Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Dembele. Wriggles his way through. Zola.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, great leap! But he's left disappointed.
Dembele is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Pele tries to play it through, and this is Pato, and this is takes a shot! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's having a shot! It's hit the upright. Dembele. And Inter now could counter-attack. First quarter of an hour gone. And he is deftly away. Good read, needed to be. Cannavaro attempts a clearance. And here's the chance to counter. Rijkaard. Galatasaray couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, that's superb. Shot, surely! Well, that's a dangerous ball. And he's there to retrieve it. And the finish! Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Pato. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And that is out of play. Zola. Zola has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And he's worked it through. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Nesta tries to clear. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pato. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Messi. And he's being shifted off it. Edmilson. Turan. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Put in. Inter Milan have a free kick. It's a quick one. Davids. And this is shoots! That is some save from Khan! Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Galatasaray really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Nedved. Nesta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Zola. Maldini venturing down the left. He has found the way through. Nedved.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Messi. And here's Zola. Oh, well played, well played. Davids. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Hullet. Nedved. And this is Pato. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's found the way through. Now this could chance for a shot! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and that is all they have time for.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Galatasaray looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. Down to business again. Nicely weighted ball. Solar. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Zola going face-to-face with his great rival. Hullet. Oh, good spread. And here's Dembele.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Dembele. And he has been fouled there. Zola did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to...
Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
A case now of complete control. Davids. Now it's Pele. He is through here. Could be danger here. Dembele! Now, how often do you see that?
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Pass somewhat off target. Tomiyasu simply refused to be outdone there. Rijkaard. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Passes short and sharp, and he plays one through. And Messi! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Substitution for Galatasaray.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Coming on the field is number 11, Neymar. Substitutions taking place.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And it's Cannavaro. Galatasaray are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Rijkaard. And he welcomes it in. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Messi. And that's been won straight back. Picked out brilliantly. Messi! And yes, it's there! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Big chance! And that's a sharp finish. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Eto'o. Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, good finish. And they are right back within touch. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligent.
Can he finish? It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Inter Milan now just needing one.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Corner number 2 then. Tries to get it clear. And shifted it to the flank. Pinches it off him.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Galatasaray can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And this is Neymar. He's picked his way through. And he's heaved it away. And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Hunnit. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And he was alert to it. Nicely aimed pass. Neymar. He's not got that quite right. And the referee brings it to a close. Galatasaray pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Well, it's picking up the Man of the Match award, and